Well, huge buzz for this fight, and round one is now underway. A clash of styles in some respects between a grappler and a five-tool player type, but certainly the more well-rounded fighter has no problem engaging on the ground.
No, he doesn't mind grappling, but he also has the ability to fight on the feet, something the grappler does not really feel comfortable with doing. He seems to be behind the eight ball a little bit, but let's see how he manages getting this fight to the ground.
All right, early round one here, big reach advantage, DC. We'll see if he can employ that patented jab.
Yes, he has to maintain distance. He's the taller guy, so every time his opponent tries to enter, he's gonna have to take something on the way inside.
All right, so the taller fighter lands a knee, and Daniel Cormier to my right, I can hear him saying, I wish I was a little bit taller. Oh, strong punch there by Barao. Wild attempt with the right hand there. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. All right, he lands a hook there, DC. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
When you throw a hook, it can go around the guard of your opponent.
Trying to find a home for that right hand. Nice 1-2 there. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Nice strike.
Wow. Unable to connect with a right hook.
Nice kick.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by the Korean Super Bowl. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Oh, collar tie.
Oh, big elbow.
And now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch, and I think a lot of people watching wonder how you can control an opponent like that. Hard to get out of.
It's very difficult to get out of. Look and notice how tight his elbows are as he's maneuvering and moving his opponent into the...
Oh, and there's the double leg takedown, DC. That is just too good, too easy.
Too good, too easy. The timing was just too good. Before he could even defend, he's already off of his feet, going backwards. It's hard to run backwards, and that's what happens when this guy hits the double leg.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here. Certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Back to the feet now. Nice punch by Barao. And both guys really throwing with authority.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Oh, a huge block there. Oh, nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done. Oh, misses with the jab. The right hand just misses.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by the Korean Super Bowl.
Go for the single. Get the takedown. We need it.
Straight right is there.
Oh, man, head kick lands.
Big power shot there. Oh, hard work pays off. Lands the Superman punch flush.
30 seconds.
Big punch lands through the middle. Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Hook to the head there by the Korean Super Bowl. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Tags him with a flush left. Round 2 is next.
Good job, guys.
Doing great, okay? We've got this fight back, but I do not want you to pull off at all.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
All right, here we go with round 2. Round 1, pretty good, not great, but some action on both sides.
We can't always hope for fireworks, John.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to deal with the ebbs and flows of a fight. In round number 1, you saw both guys have success. Let's see who really charges out ahead in the second round.
Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Barao. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Gets the elbow up into the target. Well, that'll quiet the storm. Shot blocked by Barao. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off. Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
Oh, and now an elbow up top by Barao. Oh, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time.
Your head's moving.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Ooh, what a punch.
All right, single collar tie now. Man, it doesn't take much for the redness to start. Look at the left. What a double leg takedown attempt here, and that is a good attempt as he gets the fight back to the mat.
It's ideal. His ideal situation just happened. He got in on the shot, didn't have to put too much effort to finish. Great job.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, closed guard now. You gotta be careful though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Recovery, man, right back to his feet.
Good stick.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round.
Oh, nice shot. Yes! That's what I'm talking about.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Trying the flying knee there.
Double leg takedown.
Swing and a miss by Barao. Blocks the shot.
Look at it. Now, shoot.
The Korean Superboy gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Barao's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
Put your hands up higher.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out. Huge shots there.
Good right hand.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Effective punch there by Barao. Whoa!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get
Oh,
him.
he might be out. Oh, straight right. Man, these guys are throwing back and forth. Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate.
Big kick land.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Barao gets the takedown here late in the round. It's a strategy you see from a lot of high-level fighters to try to sway the judges late in the round. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Deep breath. Relax. Take a drink of water and listen.
All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous 2 rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything...
Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Elbow to the head there by Barao.
Oh, big punch lands.
Straight right hand now, just misses.
Look at the whip action.
Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Oh, straight right.
Oh, big head kick land.
Oh!
You got to check these low leg kicks.
Whiffs on that offering. Barao's lower jaw looking extremely swollen now. Oh, and he lands yet another strike to the body. Pinpoint placement right underneath the elbow. Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable. Right hand punch from the clinch. That one snuck in. Nice strike. Oh, nice.
Try to establish that jab. Oh, nice straight punch there by Barao. And he landed the right hand there. Choi gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Nice double leg takedown attempt there, and you got to think that's something that's going to give him confidence moving forward in this fight.
A lot of confidence when it happens that easily. He took a shot, he got a takedown. What now will stop him from doing it over and over again?
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Choi. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here. Just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground. That's very important.
Keep it busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Oh, single collar tie here. Oh, nice job to land a knee to the body. Man, I wish I was that tall. Back and forth we go.
Nice straight punch. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
Oh! He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Nice punch lands over the top. I mean, he's cutting him down.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out.
Oh!
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in the gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Barao gets up. He is back on the feet here.
I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
You have the power to put this guy down. You show that. Nobody's knocked him down like that before. Now this round, you want to put...
All right, next round is underway. You know these are two of the more conditioned fighters on the roster, so cardio is not going to be an issue here. And for some fighters, you know, you can have one of those adrenaline dumps or the cardio abandons you on fight night. Not the case for these two guys. Both look very fresh as we start this next round.
Beautiful punch.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. His misses are entertaining. Oh, Superman punch is good. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land.
Dig and kick.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Well, he's always on the counterattack, but a nice leg kick there by Barao. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Oh, and he lands another knee there, DC. It doesn't always pay to be the taller fighter. In this instance, it most certainly did. Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked.
Great punch landed with so much power.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Oh, huge right hand!
He got him.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by the Korean Super Bowl. Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, it creates distance and space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh, nice hook by him there. Not necessarily with full power, but certainly found the desired target.
He's throwing those shots to damage your opponent and set up another shot down the middle. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Straight right, he misses.
Oh, that's a nice strike. It's very tricky when he throws that body kick. I mean, this guy is really focused on those punches to the head inside of the clinch. Well-placed
kick there by Barao. All Under 2 minutes now to go in the round. Left punch is clean, followed by a right.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Oh, tags him with the left. That is an educated left hand.
Educated left hand. He's throwing it so fast and so crisp. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. Oh! He's out!
Wow!
You knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly, it could be a short night for his opponent, but that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliano calls a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 29 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, the career